why we have 360 degrees in a circle. What the world teaches as chords is just portions of the circle. You see this triangle inside this circle. It's a special right triangle, a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And this adjacent side is 1 inch tall. What the world would teach as the 210 degree, 330 degree chord is the 60 degree portion of the circle. And if you turn that line and stand it straight up, you'll see from 0 degrees up, it meets at 60 and runs right through the center. So it's how tall the circle is at 60 degrees. So that's the 60 degree portion of the circle. Same with what they would call the 210 degree chord and 30 degree chord. When you stand it straight up, you see that it's the diameter of the circle and it belongs to the 90 degree portion of the circle. It works that way with any line connecting two sides of the circumference. Now this line right here, the opposite side of the triangle, is the 30 degree portion of the circle. If you start at 0 and go up to 30 degrees, notice it goes straight down through the middle, and it's how tall the circle is at 30 degrees. I say all that to say this, that whenever the 60 degree portion of the circle is 1 inch tall, there is 3.6 inches in circumference. So whenever we're finding degrees of a triangle, or degrees inside of a circle, whatever it might be, we're finding the original 3.6 inches established inside of this circle whenever the 60 degree portion is 1 inch tall. And it's every 100th of an inch is 1 degree. So whenever you get to 3.6, you're at 360. To make you think that the triangle isn't portions of the circle, they'll quickly draw a triangle around the circle and say, look at that. But it don't matter, because this 30, 60, 90 triangle, if you notice, it's the 30 degree portion of the circle, the 60 degree portion of the circle, and the 90 degree portion of the circle. Every right triangle inscribed in the circle is at those portions of the degrees. The 45 degree right triangle, notice it's the 45 degree portion. We got the 90 degree angle, so we rotate 90 degrees. You see it's the 45 degree portion. And then the 90 degree portion right back through the middle. The 60 degree right triangle, same thing. It's the 60 degree portion of the circle. Rotate at 90 degrees. It's the 30 degree portion. Then right back through the middle for the 90 degrees. Same thing for the 75 degree and the 15 degree.